engine we adore is a really useful engine, you know. 'Cause the fat controller, he told him so. Now he's got a punchline to call his very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's the really useful engine we adore.
Derek, the Paxman Diesel, was all fixed up and once again ready and raring to be really useful. "Thank you, Den and Dart," he said. "Hopefully I'll stop overheating now." "It's our pleasure," replied Den. "What he means is," insisted Dart, "we're always happy to help." At the clay pits, it was very busy as soon as Derek arrived. "Hello, it sure is good to be back." "Well, well, well," chuckled Ben. "Well, if it isn't it Mr. Overheats a lot himself." "You mean Derek?" asked Bill. "The diesel who overheats a lot?" Derek began to feel offended by what Bill and Ben said to him. "Don't mind them," said Timothy. "The most important thing is that you're back with us here at the clay pits," and that made Derek feel a bit better. Everything went fine as Derek began working, until his engine began to cough, spluttered, then he stopped. Then black smoke began to billow from his engine. "Oh dear," he groaned. "I've overheated again." Bill and Ben laughed. "I knew it," chuckled Ben. "Mr. Overheats-a-lot has overheated again," laughed Bill. "Bill and Ben, enough," scolded Marion. "What? We're just being honest. Yeah, I mean, Derek overheats a lot, and he still does. So Tom has to send you away for a scrap." Marion began to feel irritated by Bill and Ben's behavior, but she felt sorry for Derek. And Timothy, the oil-burning steam engine, felt sorry for Derek too. As Derek was immediately being repaired at the Vickerstown Diesel Works, Bulko rolled up. "Hello there," he said. "I thought you were all fixed up." "I was," replied Derek, "but unfortunately, I've overheated again. My teething troubles are still with me, I suppose." Bill and Ben were right, so Tom should have sent me away for scrap. "Nonsense," chuckled Bulko. "Derek, you're still really useful no matter how many times you overheat. You always try your best and never give up, and that's part of being really useful." But as Bulko rolled away, Derek wasn't so sure about what he said. By the time Derek was once again repaired, it was too late for him to go back to the clay pits. So he decided to sit on a siding near Vickerstown Station, just as Thomas puffed up. "Hello, Derek," he said. "What are you doing here?" "Nothing much, Thomas. I still feel so ashamed of myself for my teething troubles." "Teething troubles? So you still got them, huh?" "Yeah. Well, even though you break down a lot, you're still really useful no matter what." That night, Derek could hardly sleep. He was still thinking about Bill and Ben and what he said to him until he heard a voice. "Are you having the same issue as I am?" Derek jumped and looked over. "Oh, hello, Stephen. Didn't see you there." "Yes, I kept breaking down no matter how many times I get fixed." "Well, you know, Derek," replied Stephen, "back in my day, we broke down a lot. All the time, that is. Even twice in one day." "Really? But I thought I was the only one who breaks down all the time." No, Derek. It can happen to anyone, including me. Even you?" "Yes. Used to, that is." "We broke down again, giving everything we got. And once we get repaired, we get back up and continue doing our work. And you, Derek, should do the same as well." "Thank you, Stephen," replied Derek. I'll try to remember that. Good night. Good night, Derek, replied Stephen back. Good luck tomorrow, and make Sir Topham Hatt proud. The next day, Derek was on his way towards the soda china clay pits, but as he rounded the bend and was going to enter Brenham Docks, he was surprised. There were freight cars everywhere, all over the tracks and sidings. My goodness, cried Derek. I've never seen anything like this before. How did this place end up in such a mess? And where are Porter and Salty? Well, I can't stand here all day and watch this. I have to clean everything up. And Derek immediately got to work. The day pressed on as Derek was seen shunting freight cars going backwards and forwards, organizing the entire dockside. As Cranky Center woke, he realizes that Derek was the only engine working at the docks. Cranky wanted to ask Derek what was going on, but he didn't want to disturb him, so he said nothing. By the time Derek was all done, the dockside was now well cleaned and organized, as Edward and Hank arrived to collect their goods trains. And they were very impressed by all of Derek's hard work as they left. Derek was very proud of himself as he began to roll forward, until his engine coughed, spluttered, and billowed smoke as he came to a complete stop. I gave everything I got, shouted Derek. You certainly did, called Cranky from above. I'm very impressed, Derek. Good work. Even Porter and Salty were impressed as they arrived back, as Henry arrived to shunt Derek to the diesel works. That afternoon, Derek arrived back at the soda china clay pits where his friends were waiting for him. Well done, Derek, said Marion. We heard what you did today. And you did all the work before you got overheated, added Timothy. Well, Derek, smiled Boko, you definitely proved yourself that you are a really useful engine. And we have to agree, added Bill and Ben. And we're sorry for making fun of you the other day. Oh, it's cool, Bill and Ben. And even though I'll keep overheating, I'll still try my best and give everything I've got when it comes to doing work. And all the engines agreed, feeling very happy for their friend.